Morning everyone, it's Ian from DIY Home and Gardening. It's a lot cooler today because we had a little bit of rain last night, but that's not what I'm videoing. So we are middle of August and thought I'd show you, well, say an unusual flower. Unusual to me, I've never grown a plant before, but it looks really cool. Let me show you. So before I show you the flower, so look at that as a plant. These are Solanum Quitoense, which, as the name would, well, you might not know what the family group for tomatoes is, but Solanum is also the same family group as tomato. These bad boys, potatoes, aubergines, and look at the leaves on that. Can you see all those spikes above and below, and then all the spikes down the stem? So I saw these as a very small plant growing in Eden project when we went down there at the start of this year, and the plants were, well, smaller than that, not that that's one, smaller than that, and they're about £8 a plant, which I was never going to buy. So I bought a packet of seeds instead, and so I've grown them from seed, got them like that. And well, actually I started with five, then kept 3, gave 1 away, and the other 2 I've just kept growing and literally just kept them in these 10-litre size pots. And this one has developed some flower bud, but this one, look at this, one of the flowers has opened. Just need it to get pollinated to see whether it fruits. So the name of the plant, aside from the Solanum bit, is Naranjilla fruit. Never tried one. Should be interesting. I think they originate from, I mean, look at those, South America. I think the Incas used to eat the fruit, but yeah, we shall see. So watch this space and see what happens. Look awesome though, don't they? Okay, we're start of September. Thought I'd show you the Solanum, see what they're doing. Looking a little bit more battered. It has been probably too hot for them, as they don't actually enjoy temperatures that are above about 30 degrees, and they also prefer it slightly shady. What I was going to show you though was the fact that they got plenty of flowers appearing, almost on cue, and unlike a lot of flowers, these can't be pollinated by hand. They got to actually be pollinated by bees, as they're classed as a buzz pollination type of plant. I have tried to pollinate some by hand, but yeah, it doesn't appear that successful. But I did want to show you in there, which I'm not sure if you can see. There we are. So that is one that has been pollinated and starting to form a fruit. And I noticed one on this plant as well. So that flower there that started off, let's pull that out. There, and you can see just in there the little fruit starting to form. So we shall see whether we get anything on those. But be quite cool if we do, and say, given the fact that we're in the UK, be quite interesting to see whether we can actually get some fruit successfully on Naranjillas that are from the tropics and, well, normally grow a couple of thousand metres up in latitude. So not latitude, altitude. So let's see. So now 13th of September, thought I'd show you the slight update, or slight progress I should say, on these Solanum Quitoense, and that is what I'm looking at, those couple, because they are the fruits that are forming. So might still manage to get a crop of Naranjilla fruit in Chelmsford, Essex. We shall see. Not sure how the other one's doing, but there you look, that's got fruit on it as well. So fingers crossed that we managed to get something. So we're now 23rd of September. These are the Solanums. Because of how the temperatures have suddenly dropped now in the UK, over night time these are going into there in the greenhouse. Just gives them a little bit of shelter because the temperatures have been going down to 7 or 8 degrees now. But I wanted to show you that. So it's the fruit formation. So I've got that one on there and a couple on there. I had hoped that still keeping them outside during the daytime would result in a few more fruits being formed by way of bee pollination, but doesn't appear as though that's the case. But anyway, that is where we're at the moment. So hopefully we'll be able to do a completion video with actually some fruit at some point. That would be nice, but we'll see. So this is part of the update. 16th of November, thought I'd show you the Solanum, or Naranjillas. It's been unusually mild, but very, very wet, as you can see. But nonetheless, the Solanums seem quite happy in an unheated greenhouse, and you can see that actually they're still into their growth phase, which is just as well, because I'm still waiting for the fruit to hopefully ripen. That's what the fruit's looking like now. So we've got some proper big ones on there, which having another read of this morning in actual fact, and it keeps me making reference to the fact that they only get to golf ball size. Well, I think it's only on that plant that maybe they are as small as a golf ball, but certainly in that first plant they're more like tennis ball size. So it'll be quite interesting to see how they develop, and I really hope that I can get some fruit, because let's face it, there's not going to be many people in the UK or Essex that have actually got these to fruit. So let's see how they do. But for the time being, I'm still making sure that they have moisture into the pot, and giving them a feed, just a week feed once a month, and I'm just using a normal balanced feed for that. So let's see. Right, so it's now the 7th of December. The cold has definitely arrived, and it is cold. So unheated greenhouse. Went down to 4 degrees last night, so you can see the Solanum are not looking amazingly happy. Started spotting up, you can see the condensation, and well, the ginger's also dying back now. I thought I'd show you the fruits. So fruit have developed. I cut off the ones on, well, most of the ones on that one in the vain hope that they might ripen, but they haven't, and doesn't look as though these ones are going to ripen either. But so I think I'll remove it, and we're going to have a little look, but I suspect it's not usable as it's gone like that. It's probably the cold. let's go and have a look though. So yeah, so being ripened, it should be orange by now, but clearly isn't. And inside should be a mixture of green and orange. Feels very hard, so I suspect that these more likely have actually frozen. But they're definitely not ripe. And yeah, sure enough, looks like it's frozen. Smells quite sweet. You can see that there's seed has formed or started forming. Yeah, so let's see what it's like. Oh, it's actually not too terrible. Definitely not sweet and ripe, but it's alright. Anyway, that is as far as we've got this year. Hopefully next year we should get some fruit in Essex, but let's see. Well, some ripened fruit. Let's see. Okay, so that's the first year done of me trying to grow the Solanum Quitoense or Naranjillas behind me. Well, successful in terms of growing a big old plant, or a few big old plants, but not successful in managing to grow fruit in the first year in the UK anyway. So yeah, if you've got any questions, then please send them to me. I'll do my best to answer them for you. I will include a photo of what the fruit's meant to look like, so you can see what it's meant to look like. But yeah, if you've got any questions, send them over to me. I'll do my best to answer them for you. Probably won't be able to offer tremendous amount of detailed knowledge as first year growing it, but give it a go anyway. If you like what I'm doing, then please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that reminder button so you don't miss out on the future videos I'm doing. And more importantly, just enjoy being outside, enjoy your gardening and experimenting, and pushing yourself to try something new. So till next time, bye for now.